Hey everybody, it's been a while. I appreciate all those people that have been watching my videos. For those who think it's silly, congratulations, you're an asshole. Anyway, I just wanted to post this video to demonstrate my lock journey. So I've had locks now. See, I got them done in summer. I can't exactly remember what month it was and the day, but I know that it was towards like the beginning of summer when I moved out here with my significant other to Virginia. My fiance, when I moved out here with my fiance. No, I'm not a lesbian. I use significant other just to specify that I am with somebody, even though it was a gay term used just so people would know that you were gay. That term was made up so people would know that you were gay. That's how I feel about that term. Pretty fucked up if you ask me, because to be honest with you, my sexual preference, or anyone's sexual preference, is none of anyone's business, and honestly, who really gives a fuck anyway? Nobody. But let me think. I've been here in Virginia about 7 months. So probably 6 months now. Maybe 7 months. Because I got my hair done like almost basically when we moved here. Like I started my lock journey. I've come to find that I really like my locks. And just makes my hair maintaining easier. And the way I keep my scalp clean, I rinsed my hair yesterday like super, super well. Because how it is with hair, I am mixed. I'm Black, Native American, and European. So my hair is a mixture of all three cultures. So I have hair that everybody wants. It's been a blessing or curse throughout my life. I've relaxed my hair, I've dyed my hair, I've cut my hair, I've buzz cut my hair several times. And I'm not gonna lie, I look really good bald. Yeah. But I've come to really like my locks. I really have. Um, I have yet to wash my hair since I've got my locks. And now I wanted to record this video because I wanted to help people who want to start a lock journey, but they're thinking in the back of their head, oh, my locks are going to get nasty. They're going to be gross. I can't even wash them. Like, it's not like that. People who have locks, we're not dirty. We maintain and take very good care of our hair. Some people will get their locks done and just let that shit freeform. Unfortunately, in my case, since I have mixed hair, I cannot freeform my locks like my husband is doing right now. He's had locks basically for, I think, like 20 years, maybe even longer. He had cut them in a period because his grandmother had passed away and he loved her very dearly. So he ended up cutting off all his locks and restarting. There's certain phases you go through in your life. If something super traumatic and devastating happens, it's kind of like a ritual to do in celebration and mourning, to cut your hair to symbolize a new beginning. Maybe without that person, or maybe something fantastic happened in your life and you've been struggling all your life, and finally something fantastic happened and now everything's great. So you wanted to cut your hair and restart, because hair holds energy. It holds all the things that you've gone through in your life. All of it. My lock journey, I started pretty short. It was like right about to here. And as you can see, in 6 months, a lot of hair has grown. My hair is actually a lot longer, but with the twisting of the locks, it shortens your hair. I'm not gonna say by half, but it does shorten your hair quite a lot. But I'm happy with my locks. I have rinsed my hair out twice now in a course of 6-7 months. I do this because I do get my hair grows every day. Like, I literally can feel it because I'm constantly doing this to my head every day. I do this. Even when I scratch my head, you don't want to scratch your head like this. You want to take the tips of your fingers and just massage your itches, because you don't want to cause any skin damage that might mess up your hair follicles, that might stop your hair from growing how you want it to. You want to bring no damage. Even when I scratch my body, I don't really use my nails much anymore, unless I have like this crazy ass itch on my body that I just gotta like, you know, you know how it is. But I've just found myself over the course of being alkaline vegan. Let's scratch the vegan. I'm alkaline. I'm on the alkaline diet. Dr. Sebi calls it the ancestry diet. But it's, in case of those of you who haven't heard of the alkaline diet, this is not a phase. This is a lifestyle. I look younger. I feel younger. Unfortunately, I have 2 jobs, so that makes me feel like I'm older than I am. But I have 2 full-time jobs. One job, I'm a baker, and the other one, I'm a supervisor. My morning job is the supervisor, and my overnight job, I'm a baker. I love to bake. It's like my thing to do, but I hate the people that I work for. Since I moved to Virginia, it's different out here for the company that I work for. I'm not going to like say anything in case they be watching stuff and stumble upon my video on there. I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, I don't really care, but I'd rather not tell people where I work, because I don't want you randomly showing up at my job being like, oh, I saw you on YouTube. Like, who gives a fuck? Okay, thanks. Are you a fan, or are you just a douche? But that's what I do. So while I'm working at night, I wrap my hair. When I first get my locks retwisted, I do constantly wrap my head. After 2 months, I take my retwist out, because the way I get retwisted is I get retwisted and then she puts them together in 2-strand twists so they can hold in place. And I love my hairdresser. She does a fantastic job for my type of hair. Great. Like, I'm not probably gonna have anyone else do my hair but her for like the rest of my life, probably, or at least until we leave Virginia. I will be having her do my hair. So basically, back to what I was saying before. So I've rinsed my hair out last night. Today I have to oil it. So the way you keep your hair clean, you just oil your scalp every other day. You won't get flakes. You won't get dandruff. You have to keep your scalp moisturized. That's how you keep your locks clean. Do not use moisturizing. Do not use creams. Don't use anything that is thick in consistency. Use oil. For example, me and my husband use avocado oil mixed with burdock root. Sometimes we'll even put a little grapeseed in it, or we'll like make a concoction of like different oils. But most importantly, we always have burdock root in it. Always. It's good for your skin. It's good for your nerves. It's good for everything. Burdock root is great. Looks like my doggo needs some more water. But as long as you keep your hair oiled and you know, you rinse it out maybe every 3 to 4 months, it all depends on your hair preference, then your hair will stay clean and you won't have any problems. And also too, now I realize why people only wash their hair once a year. don't need to wash my hair. I rinsed it out very well. Do I need to wash it? No. My hair feels great. My hair's soft. My hair's healthy. Healthier than it's ever been because I'm alkaline. Hold on a second. Gotta give her some water. There we are. Drink some myself. Yes. But yeah, so now I know why people who get locks done only wash their hair once a year. And I totally get it now. So crazy. But yeah. So probably next week I'm gonna do another retwist. My fiance suggests that I do like cornrows or something this time. But I don't know. I mean, I bought a couple things to start decorating my locks now that they're longer. I guess I could show you since I have one of them. Tito, go. Go lay down. Go. Quit getting into shit you're not supposed to. And so I bought this. I bought this mainly because of the crystals that are in it. I bought another thing. It hasn't come yet, but it's the cuffs. They look like these, of course. These cuffs here in the box. They look like these. I got silver and gold. It's about 100 pieces, so you get 50 silver and you get 50 gold. I like them. They're my favorite when it comes to putting things on braids or now on my locks. So this is what I got, and I can't wait to try it. But yeah, that's my journey. And yes, I do have salt and pepper hair right now. I am a brunette. I have noticed now my hair is getting grayer as time goes on, and I'm very happy about that. Very happy. I love my grays. The European part of me, you know, my mom had gray hair by the time she was 40. I just feel like it's probably part of the Indian and European aspect of my DNA is why I'm probably getting gray hair. My husband said it's an acidity thing, but now that I'm alkaline, it didn't revert itself, and I keep getting more gray hairs. It's just some things are inherited from your family. Other things are not, like medical issues. Medical issues are not something that are inherited by your parents because mucus, acid creates mucus, is the form of all disease. So if your family is prone to getting type 2 diabetes or breast cancer or glaucoma or some other shit, it's because they keep eating high foods that are acidic. Your body is supposed to be alkaline. Now, when it comes to DNA factors, Caucasians, they have to have a balanced form of alkaline and acidity. For someone like me, who's mixed and has melanin, I have to have a diet of alkalinity. I'm allergic to meat. I'm allergic to a lot of chemicals. My body, the reason I went vegan first is because my body was reacting to foods in a negative way. And foods meaning dairy, anything acidic, because dairy is highly acidic. It's extremely bad for your bones. Milk is bad for human consumption. Very bad for human consumption. You really want calcium? You better start paying a woman who gives out breast milk. Because that's what you should be drinking if you want milk. If you want to have milk, it better be fucking breast milk. Because you're a fucking human. You're not a cow. And you're not a goat. You're a cow. Excuse me. I'm not going to edit this video. Because I want you guys to see the dumbass bloopers. You're not a cow, you're not a sheep, you're not a dog, you're a human being. So that means you should be consuming breast milk. If you want milk, consume breast milk. Bottom line. Point blank period. But my journey, I first went vegan because I was tired of eating meat. Got tired of it. I got tired of eating a lot of things. Yeah, the food tastes great, but it's not good for you. Just because it tastes great doesn't mean it's good for you. Now, the great thing about my lifestyle is I'm alkaline. The food tastes great, and it's good for you. Yeah, it is. And people are like, oh, what do you eat? Vegans, what about protein? Meh, protein. Protein. Motherfucker, do you guys do any research? Avocados have protein. Kale has protein. Arugula's got protein. Fucking dandelion greens has protein. And not to mention a grip full of iron. You can really taste that iron. It took me a moment to adjust the dandelion greens, but they're great. Did I say chickpeas? Chickpeas are also known as garbanzo beans. The proper term is garbanzo beans, but they're also known as chickpeas. A lot of people don't know that, so now you know. What else? Avocados. Avocados have 28 grams per avocado of protein. You heard me? 28 grams of protein. Quinoa has a lot of protein in it as well. Like, the most important thing the human body needs to get is electrolytes and protein. And all my food, because it's alkaline electrolyte foods, everything I eat is alive. Everything. And everything I eat doesn't always have protein in it, but it has enough. And a lot of the foods I eat have protein in it, the subtle hints of protein in the foods. And then there's other foods I eat that have tons of protein in it, like avocados, 28 fucking grams of protein. That 28 milligrams of protein, that's fantastic. It's great. The only thing is, I love avocados. Love avocados. I could love avocados to death, because the downside to avocados is if you eat too much avocados, like I said, too much of a good thing is bad. If you eat too many avocados, you could get a fatty liver, and that is bad. You don't want to do that. So if you love avocados as much as I do, I eat avocados maybe once or twice a week. That's it. And I'll have like 2. That's it. And then it's fine. But anyway, so in case you were wondering, what about your proteins? Proteins? I just told you. So, and I'm healthier than I've ever been in my life. So I'm extremely happy about that. And I just turned 34 in October. People and teenagers, everybody thinks I'm in my early 20s or late teens. Dead ass. Twice now, teenagers have literally thought I was 16 years old. And the first time it happened, they were like, do you go to such and such high school? I was like, thinking to myself, these girls are probably going to want to jump me because they probably like heard some shit. But I was like, I don't go to high school. I'm like, I'm too old for high school. They're like, no, for real? They're like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 34. They're like, oh my God, we thought you were 16. I was like, are you serious? They're like, yes, we thought you were 16. I'm like, oh my God, thank you. Great. Hold on a moment. So sorry, I had to pause it because background noise. But yeah. So I love my locks. They've come out great. They're a little dry at the moment. Although they do have oil in them though. Like if I do this, I can feel that there's still oil. So I'm not too worried about putting anything in my hair right now because I kind of want to give my scalp a break to relax from having oil in it and stuff. There's still oil. There's still oil everywhere, even on my scalp, even though I rinsed my hair quite well. I rinsed my hair so well that the water was almost clear, just slightly, tiny bit of fogginess. Let's see the fogginess that I could describe. Like this fogginess. So clean and good. Just like that right there. Like you still see through the water and everything. So wasn't too bad. And that's when I know that my hair is clean enough from the rinsing. Of course, had I used shampoo, it would be clearer. But like I said, you don't want to wash your hair really on these. I don't know if I said it or not, but I see now why people don't wash their hair. I don't fucking need to. My hair. Oh my god. I haven't even done anything to my hair and it just smells great. I love being alkaline. I love it. If you are melanated, doesn't matter if you're Spanish or black or Indian and you have melanin in your body and you are thinking about becoming alkaline, do your research. Look up Dr. Sebi. And we'll look at his lectures and teachings on YouTube. They're free there, you know. You know, like, don't let other people discourage you from wanting to change your life for the better, you know? Because there's always going to be the little devils out there talking about, you about to be starving and blah, blah. Don't let their ignorance bother your chance for growth, okay? Don't waste your energy on other people who don't know. Don't take advice from people who won't take advice from you. Just worry about yourself. And I mean, if you are in a relationship, of course, worry about the stuff that is important. Don't worry about their stuff for them, but worry about your stuff for you. I had a long talk about that yesterday. I think too much. I'm out there too much. I worry about things that I shouldn't be worrying about because you know what? It doesn't affect me. I have to start worrying about myself and just my responsibilities. And that's it. And you should be doing the same. So if you're thinking about becoming alkaline, congratulations. You should be very proud of yourself. If you don't know where to start, it's baby steps. You know, I started off vegan first, and then I transitioned to alkaline. And honestly, that's how you should do it. I do intermediate fasting. I do also fast. Fasting, I want people to understand what fasting really is. And how you properly are supposed to fast. You're supposed to fast. How people fast is you're not supposed to be intaking anything but water and herbs. The water is good to keep your body hydrated. The herbs is to clean you out. Like when you use Drano on your sink when you have a clog. That's what the herbs do. They clean all your organs out. They clean out your blood. They clean out your skin. And they clean out your intestines. So it does all of these benefits for you. And you also have to properly know how to prepare these herbs. A lot of people don't know how to properly prepare these herbs. I'm not saying that the herbs that they're taking aren't working. They're just not as strong as they could be. Like the full potential of the plant that you're cooking. You don't know how to get the proper, amount or how to cook it. So if you do have any questions, I can tell you properly how to prepare it. If you like, you can ask me in the comments below and I will be happy to comment back. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, being alkaline has also been great for my hair. It's been great just for everything. Before I was sick, I was anemic. I was iron deficient anemic. I also had really bad eyesight. Not too bad. I had to wear reading glasses. I had to wear glasses while I drove. When my eyes would strain, I had to wear glasses. First time I ever transitioned into alkalinity, I had to fast. I fasted for 10 days straight. All I did was herbs and water. And possibly maybe had parasites. I don't know. Because where you get parasites from is from meat, eating meat, especially pork. I used to be a big fan of pork. I don't eat that shit no more. I don't eat no meat. Also, meat, in case people don't understand that fish is also meat. Anything that's got skin is meat. Okay? Anything that's got skin and bones is meat. So fish, yes, is meat. People are like, oh, I don't eat meat, but I still eat seafood. Like, bitch, that's meat. The fuck is wrong with you? People are so fucking stupid. But yeah, I don't eat any bad things. I don't put bad things in my body anymore. I eat things that are alive, not dead. People too are like, what if the plants don't want you to eat them? What if whatever? That is actually the cycle of the universe and Mother Nature. They want us to eat them because they are good for us. They are what keeps us alive, healthy, humble. What's that word I'm looking for? I can't find it right now. But they keep us calm. Eating meat. I don't know if people have noticed, but it will make you savage. You see, people don't understand what it is. Meat holds trauma. So whatever happened to that animal before it died, you're going to feel that inside of you. You're going to wonder why you're bipolar-ish, why you're acting like a dumbass, why you're being a dick, why you're being an asshole. Did you just get done eating a Philly cheesesteak sandwich or a medium rare steak? Yeah. You notice? Versus to where you had a salad, you had nothing but greens yesterday. Versus to, oh, today is my meat consumption. You eat meat now you're acting a little funny. Anybody ever notice that? Meat is not good to consume. As soon as an animal dies, the meat immediately starts to rot. Meat gets filled with fillers, preservatives, things to keep them pink and alive for your visibility at the grocery store. The only fresh meat I could think that anyone could possibly get before it starts to go bad is at the butcher. Is at an organic, kosher butcher. that is what I feed my dog. Our animals eat the best. She eats Origins. Occasionally she'll get eggs. Occasionally she'll get meat. Right now we haven't been feeding her any raw meat right now, but we do feed her the best dog food we can. And dog food is expensive. And it's Origins with a J. If you look up the dog food and you read the ingredients in the back, you will see why we feed our dog that. And here's another tip. If you don't want to have to go to the vet, and you don't want your dog to get sick, and you don't want your dog to die early, you need to stop feeding your dog kibbles and fucking bits. Have you read the ingredients on kibbles and bits? Have you read the ingredients on Blue? Have you read the ingredients on I'm? Have you read the ingredients of any of this animal food that you're buying for your cats and your dogs? Have you read any of the ingredients? Origins makes cat food. And that's the thing. You have to understand, if you're gonna have a pet, you better be willing to spend money on that motherfucker. It doesn't matter if it's purebred or not, because we have purebred animals. Our animals are worth this. Like, we've probably spent $30,000 on dogs alone in the course of 2 years. This bully game is no joke. We just had puppies too. We've gotten rid of 2 so far, and we'll be getting rid of 2 more very shortly. But our dogs cost bread. We live a good life. At least I think we live a good life, considering the circumstances that we are in now. They're great circumstances. I'm not saying that they're not. But we live a good life, I think. It's just my opinion. Other people might think we're not. But what I am doing is to sustain and build a good foundation for my future children and me and my husband as well. So, yeah, it's transitioned from locks to talking about health, because to me, locks have always represented somebody who not only is a rebel, but someone also who cares about themselves. And trying to stick it to the man. But yeah, so my lock journey so far has been really great. I love it. And I love my hair more now than ever. And I cannot wait till I have more gray hair coming in, you know. Can't wait. So excited about that. But yeah. So that's my introduction, I guess you could say, to what locks are to me and what my journey has been like so far. I'm not gonna lie, there are some hard parts in the journey, because I'm also trying to become more conscious than I am now, you know. Just trying to be better, you know. The world needs people like me, you know. It does. But yeah. But my life is great. I'm happy. I'm happy with my fiance. I'm just happy in life. And maybe I'll post another video talking about more of my story. Like I said before, I thought about writing a book, but it's just better if I just have video diaries. Yeah, I am trying to become a YouTuber. I'm a gamer. I'm just super lazy when it comes to trying to post videos of me gaming. It's like a whole process I have to go through. I gotta revitalize my Twitch. I gotta do all of this. I gotta do all of that. And it's just like, I don't have the time to do so now, especially with 2 full-time jobs. I basically have 1 day off a week. So when I'm off, I sleep. Because by the end of the week, I am dead. I sleep. I don't sleep a lot, to be honest with you. But I do sleep a lot on my day off. Sleeping a lot, though, is bad for you as well. Too much sleep is a bad thing. It can actually age you. So I try to get at least 4 or 5 hours a day. At least. And you know what? That's perfect. Especially for somebody like me who's alkaline. I don't need much sleep. I have tons of energy all the time. It's just having to work and deal with other people's energy is what makes me tired. Because I am empathetic, or an empath, as people want to say. But lately I've just been blocking stuff out because I don't want to deal with emotions right now. I really don't. At the moment, for what is happening, they get in the way. And it's not good. So, yeah. But anyway, thank you for joining me. And, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your Monday. Alright. Peace out.